guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a kind of different video and I really want your opinions, comments, suggestions, whatever on this kind of video. We're basically doing like a purchase or pass, buy it or not buy it, get it, forget it. I don't really know what to call this series. I was really inspired by Andrea. I'll leave her channel link down below. She does a series called Purchase or Pass, and I used to do a lot of anti-hauls, and then I've done some videos where I talk about upcoming products that I really want to buy. So I thought about combining them together for that video. As you guys know, a long time ago I used to title my reviews Get It or Forget It. So I don't know, I'm kind of like playing around with the ideas of what I should call it. But this video is probably going to be called Will I Buy It? So there's so much coming out on Sephora, on other websites. I mean, it is crazy. And so there's so much I want to buy. There's so much that I'm like, no thank you. And so I thought I would just sit down with you guys, a very relaxed type video, just chat with you, talk about upcoming makeup, things that are going to be releasing, and just give you guys my overall thoughts on it. Now, I will say, I have went a little ham in the past couple days. I went on a little bit of a makeup binge spree. And some of these items I will be talking about in this video. I haven't gotten them in the mail yet, but will I buy them? Yes, I put them in my cart and I purchased them. So anyways, really quick before we get started, if you are new, then hello, welcome. Make sure before you leave, you don't forget to subscribe right down below. That way you're notified for future videos from me. We post 3 times a week on my channel. So Wednesdays, Fridays, and then we haul mail on Mondays. And then also make sure you do click the bell notification and right down at the bottom as well, so you're notified when my videos go live. I'm really excited to dive in. Let me know if you guys have any catchy, creative ideas that I should call this series here on my channel. And like I said, I'll leave Andrea's videos linked down below because I absolutely love her. She's a fantastic YouTuber and I love watching her videos. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive in. All right, so I'm gonna kind of sit on the side. So the very first thing that I want to talk about is the new Beauty Blender foundation. And I know this product has been getting a lot of like controversy here on YouTube, partly because of the shade range. And what I'll say is I was really excited when I first saw this product get released because, let's be honest, the packaging is absolutely amazing. I think the whole idea behind the packaging and everything, they just did a really great job at it. It has a sleek packaging on one side, very flat, and then the other is kind of rounded with the, I guess you would say, applicator, or, you know, the squirt portion of the foundation. Okay, I just don't know what to call it. That part is kind of turned, so it actually is going to pump out into the curved part of the foundation bottle, if that makes sense. Basically, you have your foundation palette that you can just dip your Beauty Blender on right there on the packaging, which I think is so great because normally I'll use like my hand, or sometimes I'll just pump the foundation onto my face. It depends on what kind of mood I'm in. But yeah, basically I thought that part was really great. I personally ended up ordering the foundation and honestly, the shade was terrible. I don't know why, but for some reason, like, I went by what I thought that I should go by in regards to what my skin tone would be, and it was way off. It was very yellow, like banana yellow. So yeah, basically, did I want to buy it? Yes, I did. Bought it, and yeah, I don't know if there's a shade for me, really. So I really like that, but again, just wasn't my cup of tea. Okay, the very next palette that we have is the Then and Now Eyeshadow Palette. Cheers to 20 Years collection by Too Faced. Now, I think the packaging, again, is absolutely stunning. This is a humongous palette from some of the reviews that I've saw, and I think that it has a ton of different shades. I believe 20 to be exact. Don't quote me on that because I haven't counted. But to me, I feel like, I don't know, like, I want to buy it and try it out, but then again, I don't. And the reason being is because I feel like it looks very similar to a lot of the different things that Too Faced has done. Very similar to some of their holiday collections, you know, lots of shimmers. There's not a ton of mattes in the collection. And I know that there's different formulas, but I feel like if I've rounded up some of my older collections for the holidays, that I could probably get very similar looks than what you have in this palette. So I do really love Too Faced and I want to support their 20th anniversary and everything like that. But I'm kind of torn because I don't know. I just feel like I may have these colors in my collection. And then again, there are a lot of pops of color. So will I really use these? Like, do I want a Christmas green shimmer shade. I don't know. So let me know down in the comments below, what do you think? Since it's a big palette, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit harder to store than normal palettes. I found myself doing that with the Kat Von D palette that released a couple years ago for holiday. It's like a big square and it's really hard to fit into like my makeup collection because it is so big, which is kind of a turn off. Okay, next thing is something that I'm very interested in, and this is the new Becca Cosmetics Weightless Blur Foundation. So I don't really have a ton of Becca Cosmetics foundations. There's one that they released, I think a couple months ago, that I really want to try out. But this one, I don't know, the overall feel and look and everything of the foundation I really like. And I feel like even looking at the undertones, I really want to try out the olive shade that has some olive undertones because I feel like that would be really, really good with my skin tone. Not sure. I think that's one I am going to order, but let's see what it says about it. So it's $44, which is, you know, a little bit pricey. It is 1.23 ounces, which is good. Normally most foundations I feel like come in about an ounce. It is a medium coverage, hopefully buildable because I really like full coverage. And it says it is, the skin types are sensitive, normal, dry, combination, oily. So basically everybody. It is a weightless, medium, buildable coverage foundation with a velvety, natural finish that mimics the look of smooth, healthy skin. I don't know, kind of reading that description makes me not want to get it because I do like to make my skin look healthy and glowy and everything, but you know, I kind of like full coverage foundation. So I don't know. It says it has a brightening complex in it, natural ingredients and all that great stuff. So maybe I'll try it out. Let me know again. Do you guys plan on picking it up? I know Becca is releasing a lot of, I feel like skincare type products. There's another product that's coming out, which I'll try to leave a picture of up above. What is it called? It is a Skin Love Glow Elixir. It's a brightening serum. I don't know. Sometimes I just get kind of confused when companies go back and forth with what they normally do, right? Like Becca is typically a makeup company, but when a makeup company comes out with skincare products, I'm normally a little bit hesitant. Kind of like First Aid Beauty. Absolutely love their skincare products. When they came out with makeup, I was a little bit hesitant, although I've been loving their new concealer. So it kind of just goes back and forth. Do you guys plan on trying out the skincare? You plan on trying out the new foundations? I know they're kind of like revamping their whole line. So I don't know. I'm kind of interested and kind of intrigued about it. Okay, next thing is the Kevyn Aucoin, the Contour Book Volume 3. Now again, let me say this. I absolutely love Kevyn Aucoin products. Some of his lip glosses are my all-time favorite. I love his blushes. Oh my gosh, the new blush like ombre trios are the bomb. But I feel like the contour books that they come out with are too small sometimes. And as you can see, like even on the right side when you have the contour shades, you know, you do have to take a really small brush. And I feel like sometimes that kind of deters me from buying products when things are too small, because once I try to go and like swirl a brush around, I'm picking up other products and this and that is mix matching and stuff's going where I don't want it to go on my face. So that kind of like steers me away, but I love that this has a couple different contour or bronze shades. We have 2 highlighters and we have the ombre blush, which again, I am obsessed with. So I don't know, I think it would be a really good palette for on the go and for traveling, but I'm not sure yet if I'm going to pick it up. It might sit in my loves list for a little bit, but I definitely like the concept of it, so we'll see. Oh my goodness, how could I forget this? This is so exciting, and it currently is on the way to my house because I did actually order this today. This is the new Benefit Cosmetics Brow Contour Pro. Oh my gosh, it takes me back to the old school days when you had the click pens that had different colors in them. I know that Clarins makes one that's eyeliners, which is really neat. But this one, you actually are getting different brow products. So you have 4 different things that you get. You get a darker shade for your brow, a lighter shade for your brow, you get a concealer shade, and then you also get a highlight shade. I think this is genius, honestly. I ordered the medium brown shade only because I feel like sometimes when I go too light with Benefit brow products, it makes my eyebrows look a little bit ashy. And even though I have blonde hair, I normally do mine a little bit on the like light brown side. I think this is genius though. I feel like Benefit is going to start a trend with this product, even though again, Clarins has something very similar. I wonder if that's like trademarked because they have something like that. I don't know, but very, very interested. I cannot wait to test it out and review it. That has me just so pumped. And so let me know if you guys think it's super cool like I do. Okay, next thing we have is the IGK Trust Issues Instant Scalp Rebalancing Treatment. So this is a hair product, and it says it's an instant non-greasy scalp treatment that helps to soothe, rebalance, and relieve a dry, itchy scalp. I love IGK products. They make some of my best dry shampoo products. But I recently tried out another brand, and I'm trying to think which one it was. I think it may have been Bumble and Bumble. And it was the same kind of concept. It was like a scalp detox type thing. It was a mousse that you put in and you kind of let it set in, and it's supposed to get all the like gunk and stuff out of your hair and your scalp and whatever. I felt like my hair was on fire. I was like, oh my gosh. In my mind, I was thinking, Danielle, you're going to have chemical burns. What did you do? I never really like to test out new hair products. I was almost in tears. I only lasted 20 seconds with that stuff in my hair. Freaking out, burning. It was awful. Now again, this wasn't an IGK product, but because it was something that was in my scalp, I honestly am thinking about almost passing on this. Even though I typically love IGK products, I don't know if this one's for me. The next thing we have is from the brand Tan Luxe, and this is a tanning oil. It says Wonder Oil Illuminating Self-Tan Oil. It says it is an oil-based self-tanners for a luminous glow featuring cooling rollerball application. It is $68. Woo, that is high. So there is one person that's left a review. It says, love, love, love. I've tried nearly every tanning product under the sun. This is so easy to apply. I use a mitt and then I wash my hands afterwards. Doesn't stain clothes, provides an even tan. My boyfriend asked if I had been using a tan in bed. The biggest downfall is that it goes quickly. Okay, $68 for 3.38 ounces. I got a lot of body to tan. So I don't know. I have never tried an oil that makes you tan or any of those like kind of like over time self tanners. Have you guys tried them? Did you like them? I'm just kind of sketchy about putting something on my skin that I can't see, because knowing me, I'm going to end up having like half of my arm one color, half the other color, and be super uneven. I definitely need a, what do they call it? Like a guide or a, you know what I mean? When they like a guard, a tan guard, so you can see like what you're doing. So I don't know. I definitely think it's probably a hard pass, because $68 is a lot of money to spend, especially if it goes quickly. Okay, next thing we have something that I am over the moon so freaking excited about. So this is the new Too Faced Tutti Frutti collection. You guys, there is so much in this collection. So it looks like we have eyeshadow palettes, blush duos, full coverage fresh glow foundation, and it says it's infused with juicy watermelon and fresh cucumber. That is going to probably smell amazing. We have fresh glow setting spray, juicy fruit glosses. We have banana powders, pineapple duos, highlight drops, highlighter sticks. There is literally so much in this collection, and I love that everything has a different theme. Probably my favorite are the duos that look like blush and like highlight and bronzers, especially the pink shade with the strawberries on it. Ooh, I'm just really excited about that. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to review that collection. That's what it looks like. Those are definitely my favorites so far, and the colors look really pretty. I'm glad to see Too Faced like branching out. I love all of the different like peach collection. What else have they came out with? I just had a mind blank, but you know what I mean. They've been coming out with a lot of different products that I've really been loving. Okay, next thing is the new Kylie Cosmetics Birthday collection. Now this is something where if you really want it, you probably have to go ahead and get your hands on it, because her stuff normally sells out pretty fast. So surprisingly, the birthday palette is in stock. So I kind of went back and forth on this, and I'm still kind of going back and forth on it. Like once I look at it, I love the scheme of the palette. I like that there's 3 rows. I like how many eyeshadows you get. Love that it has a mirror. In my opinion, I think this is probably one of the best layouts for Kylie Cosmetics palettes, as far as like, I just don't know. There's something about like the 2 rows of eyeshadow palettes and then like the little brush. I'm just not down for that, but it is $65. And I personally have not tried that many Kylie Cosmetics palettes, so I'm not sure if the formula is up to par. Let me know if y'all have tried it, but I love all the different brown shades. I feel like, I don't know, for me, I normally stay in like my neutral color range, and so there's lots of browns that I feel like I could see myself using. So I might pick that up, maybe not, but I kind of like it. I'm still really torn. I'm so indecisive tonight. Okay, next thing is the Fenty Say Hello to Trophy Wife Silver. I don't know. I have not jumped on the Fenty train yet, really. I mean, I love one of the duos. I think it's called Kilowatt, or it's something, I cannot remember the name of it, but that's really the only product that I was like, oh my gosh, I love it, I have to have it. I honestly bought the sponge and I don't think I ever used it. I never really used the foundation or primer that I bought. I feel like I kind of wasted my money on those collections. And then some of the other products, they just haven't really wowed me. I mean, I know she was the first one to ever come out with a huge shade range of foundations, which I absolutely applaud her for, because it's amazing that she, I feel like, stepped it up, and most brands are having to step it up because of her, in my opinion, or they, you know, are getting some shade thrown at them. But I really just don't feel like that would look good on any skin tone, like just a silver streak. Am I crazy? Like, can you see me, or you rolling up in the grocery store with a huge silver stripe on your face? I don't know. Maybe it blends and it looks a little bit better, but for right now, I'm just really not into it. Next is the new Natasha Denona Camel Palette. You guys know that I absolutely adore Natasha Denona. She makes some of the best eyeshadows on the market, in my opinion. Love her duo glows. But for me, I'm just really not into this palette. I feel like it almost has like a little bit of a green, like camo feel to it. I don't know if maybe that's just the photos I've seen. Maybe the swatches are off or whatever. But I don't know. It's not something where I'm like, I have to have this palette. I feel like some of her palettes I could not ever live without. But it's just this new one. I just don't really know if I'm that into it. And it is, how much is it? And it's $48. It's the normal size of her regular 5 pans. It is not a mini, so I'm not sure. So I definitely don't think I could justify that, just because those aren't my kind of shades. I did see that she is releasing another palette. They posted like a black and white photo, and I wasn't really sure if the pans were empty in the photo or if it was basically showing like the different shades. But from what it looked like it might be an all matte palette, which I feel like would be very, very different for Natasha Denona. I'm counting down the days until that reveal, because I really want to see what the shades look like. All of her palettes normally have me hyped, but just this normal 5-pan palette, I'm just not super excited about. Okay, next thing is the Norvina palette. I think because of the kind of person I am, and I love my pink and purples, that I will have an excuse to wear them, especially once I buy this palette. I feel like, to me, I'm more excited about this palette than most of the Anastasia palettes. I know a lot of people really liked the Soft Glam one, and I haven't picked that up. I feel like I really need to, but I definitely want to get the Norvina palette. I have so much respect for Norvina as well, and I feel like she does a great job with all of the different launches and everything with ABH. So I definitely want to support her. And again, it's definitely up my color scheme. So I feel like I personally will get a ton of use from it. Okay, very last one is another one from Natasha Denona. This is the Transfer Matte Pore Vanishing Matte Foundation. This sounds very, very interesting. It is supposed to be full coverage, which I'm super excited about. It's basically for any skin type. It's very matte. It says it's a Transfer Matte Pore Vanishing Matte Foundation that transforms the appearance of uneven skin textures, creating a flawless, smooth-looking skin thanks to its Star Botanic extract ingredient. I'm excited about that. I feel like I'm about to be on a foundation kick. And who is excited for holiday makeup launches? Oh my gosh. I get so excited this time of year. I spend way too much money on stuff that I probably don't need. But you guys know, oh, this hair, girl. Y'all know that I just live for holidays, because I feel like the brands come out with such great things that normally aren't available. Most of the time, they're great values, great prices. I cannot wait to start seeing things come out. I'm really surprised that more brands have not started releasing holiday, because I feel like each year they start getting sooner and sooner and sooner. So I'm sure those will be coming out very soon, and I'll definitely be doing full in-depth reviews on a bunch of the sets. So anyways, I hope that you guys like this video. Let me know if this is something you want to continue seeing on my channel. Let me know what you want me to call it. Would you rather me stick to anti-hauls? I don't know. What do you want me to do? Let me know down below. I definitely want to hear your feedback. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.